featuring an $1,100 buy-in with a $200,000 guaranteed prize pool. Whether you're looking for a low-limit or a high-limit event, the Best Bet Annual Winter Poker Series will have a seat for you this January. Experience the best at Best Bet Jacksonville.
So I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, Director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick, we're a 5-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $30,000 a year and right now graduate making over $80,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition and no student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted into the program, your only costs are the books and the course fees, around $700 a year.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org and you can apply there.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. Clayton, I know you're the head diamond buyer at Underwoods, and you travel to the markets to buy diamonds. Why don't you just look at an emailed list and have them send you the diamond?
Frank, there are a couple of reasons we go straight to the source when we're selecting the diamonds we want to put the Underwood name on. First, as an expert diamond buyer, I have to see a diamond before I can really judge its beauty versus the price it's being offered at. Second, when we're at the source, we have huge selections to choose our diamonds from, so we don't have to compromise the Underwood quality standard. The result is we control what goes into our diamond stock instead of allowing a diamond dealer to send us what he wants us to have. The bottom line is we're able to offer our customers carefully selected, beautiful diamonds that we're proud to have carry the Underwood name.
Underwoods, serving excellence since 1928 in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Hey, this is Lisa with Jerry's Grill. Join us for the Big Game Watch Party with Frank Frangie at Jerry's Sports Grill, Sunday, February 2nd. Get Smart John will host the Big Game Trivia with prizes starting at 4 o'clock. We'll have lots of great food specials and team shot specials. Beer vendors will be there with lots of giveaways. We'll have cornhole, and don't forget the large 50-inch LED TV raffle. That's Sunday, February 2nd at Jerry's Sports Grill. We'll see you there.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
In 1919, my great-grandfather founded Catlin as a Studebaker dealership, and now we're the oldest truck accessory store in the U.S. This is Keith Catlin, and I'm proud to be the 4th-generation owner. If you need anything for your truck, van, or SUV, come see us. From Lear toppers to roll-and lock bed covers to trailer hitches and everything in between. Let us take care of all your accessory needs. Quality counts at Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
Brakes for less is what we do. We know drums, rotors, pads, and shoes. If there's a squeal in your wheel, come see the best. 733 Stop.
Brakes for less.
All we do
are brakes for less.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by Brakes for Less. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. The Jacksonville Jaguars have officially hired Jay Gruden as their offensive coordinator. Coach Doug Marrone announced yesterday. Marrone also joined in on a conference call to talk about Gruden's ability to coach diverse groups of quarterbacks.
Diversity of quarterbacks, diversity of the offense, having the ability to not, try to plug a square peg into a round hole. So I think all those things do come into play. Yeah, the analytics come into play.
After 16 NFL seasons, Giants quarterback Eli Manning is retiring. Manning stepping away, holding almost every passing record in team history and a pair of Super Bowl rings. The Giants will hold a news conference on Friday when Manning will address the media. It's 55 degrees at 7:02. Time and temp are brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. Prepare yourself for the arrival of a living legend.
People say he's less than a god, but more than a man.
A gleaming alabaster pillar cut from the finest Polish marble.
Dear God, it's beautiful.
The standard by which all other media members are measured.
I am a star. I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star. I am a big, bright, shining star.
With a singing voice that's equal parts velvet, silk, and pure sex.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
A benevolent king who gave up his Olympic water polo dreams to serve a higher calling.
I could have been a contender.
The champion of all Guggen kind.
Captain, my captain.
Who will stand and fight arm in arm with his brothers.
This is where we hold them.
Until the battle is won.
This is where we fight.
And all his foes are vanquished.
This is where they die.
He is the Alpha and the Omega.
He's good. He's real good.
He is the media mogul.
Here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple.
He is Dan Hicken.
You know it! Woo! Yeah! Yada! That's Tony Orlando, who I like a lot more than the city named after him.
That place is a hellscape.
Oh my gosh, how do you people live down there? That is the worst place. I'm not. I was. I was.
You got to fit it into the honey hole.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I was. Yeah. I was. Taylor, what's that word?
You're wrong.
I was that.
Oh,
I was
no.
that.
Oh, no.
I was that. I was that. I was an anti-Tampite for no good reason, and I've changed my hatred. This city down there in the middle of the state is just awful, and the leaders down there are not smart, and that Interstate 4. If you drive that every day, you deserve a raise, a blessing, and a pat on the back. Mm-hmm. That is a nightmare. And it starts when you pop off of 95.
Like the second you hit it.
And, we barely made it down there yesterday. It's awful, dude.
Well, they've only been working on it. They've only been working on it for like 8 years.
And when you
and
get
it's the
downtown,
same thing every time.
Dude. So one of the sports guys down in Orlando I was talking to, Christian Brewy, kid who grew up in Keystone, and he said, don't worry, it'll be good by 2055.
Right?
They finished the building yet?
It is the eyesore on I-4? No.
It looks the exact same.
It's exactly the same, the eyesore on I-4.
Berkman Plaza 4.
It just sits there. And it looks like it could be finished and be nice. They ought to put a Chick-fil-A right there, and it'd be fine. That would get it done.
Just make it one big food court.
Yeah. I don't know how people can do it. Listen to me. And that's going there. And then leaving there, once we were done, I'm getting all these, don't take I-4 East. It's closed, or it's, oh my gosh, dude. God bless all of you down there, and Godspeed. I don't know how you do it.
I also don't know why you do it.
Could you imagine being an Orlando Guggen? And
I'm sure they have ways
grinding that 9 to 5er and having to get out there in the rush hour twice a day.
It's no fun getting on the Beltway here from about 3:30.
Give me the Beltway any day. Give me the Beltway. Give me Jacksonville. Thank God I'm here. Thank you, Jacksonville. Thank you for everything. This is my last show.
It's been real.
No, it is. So anyway, we went down there, and it's fun down there. And I talked to a few of the Jag players, all the Jag players who were there, and it was neat. There's some good stories. Calais has not been contacted at all by anybody with the Jags yet.
Is that not uncommon this time of year?
Probably not. But he says he's under contract. He expects to be back in Jacksonville. He's just such a good dude, man. And then Josh Allen was giddy because Bruce Smith mentioned him. and so you love that a player understands the history of the game and embraces it. And the fact that one of the game's greatest ever said that kid's looks like he's going to be a really good player.
And Bruce Smith wasn't playing when Josh Allen was born.
That's right. That's right.
Think about, maybe caught the
Bruce
tail
also
end.
said some nice things about 71.
Well, hopefully he'll get him in.
Yeah.
He should. 71 threw him around like a rag doll.
He
a
did
couple
kind of
times.
dominate him that playoff. That's what put 71 on the national stage, in fact. But
71 had enough national stage moments that they should be carrying a little bit more. The Jason Taylor, another Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
That's the Hall of Famers who they'd rather go up against Tony Baselli or Jonathan Ogden.
Yeah.
But
and DJ Chark still riding high over his LSU Bayou Bengals winning a natty. And then I saw the Yulee Bulldozer, so I grabbed him as well, and it was good to catch up with him.
Derrick Henry.
He was very nice young man.
What does he think about free agency? Does
Jack
he expect
Killer.
to be back? Or?
I think he expects to be back. I think he's happy though because he knows he broke the bank, so he's going to get a lot of cash. But anyway, the Pro Bowl is really it's a good if you need to get interviews, it's a laid back. And I will say this, I was proud of our Jaguar players. Look, we don't get a lot of press, so the boys were like three of the last guys to leave the field during the interviews. They're very accommodating. I mean, to everyone. And there was one more good story down there, by the way, and I want to get. I don't think I have this exactly right, but Darius Slay is a Pro Bowler.
Mm-hmm.
Brunswick.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he went to Brunswick High School.
South Georgia. I don't remember. I know that. I don't remember which one.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, two other Lion defensive backs went to that same high school.
Wow.
Is that incredible?
That is incredible.
I believe that's correct. So,
like current Lion defensive backs or all time?
Yeah. Like current. Check that out, Beef. But it's
Slay's a good player.
He is a good player, man. He went to Mississippi State. Mm-hmm. And that's a guy who that's a guy you tip your cap to for a guy who wants to get better at his craft every year, right? Because he's worked his way, right? Florida and Florida State weren't knocking down the door for Darius Slay. He went to Mississippi State. Or Georgia, for that matter. Yeah. Yes, correct. Weren't knocking down the door for Darius Slay. He went to Mississippi State, which is still very good, SEC and such. But anyway, he's worked himself into a Pro Bowl football player, which I think is kind of a neat story, and that's just up the road there. So shout out South Georgia. That's South GA. And a shout out to all you Georgia fellas. That's enough shouting.
By the way, you are correct.
Straight lines.
Am I correct?
Darius Slay, Brunswick High School.
Uh-huh.
Justin Coleman.
Yeah.
From Tennessee.
Yeah.
Brunswick High School.
Yeah.
And Tracy Walker.
Yeah.
From U of Louisiana.
Yeah.
Brunswick High.
Is that incredible?
All starters.
All
starters on the Lions.
On the Lions.
Yeah. We don't play that up enough.
That's nuts.
Well, who knew?
That's crazy.
Who knew?
You didn't know that?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
No. Why?
Yeah.
No.
But that's an incredible. Is that not?
Yeah.
I mean, if we had three starters from
Rains
High School on one NFL team.
Of course.
I'm wondering, did they overlap at all at Brunswick?
By the way, that's a good question. Get their ages because if they did, Brunswick, you should have been winning state titles.
Probably not. Slay's been in the league since 13.
Yeah.
Coleman in the league since 15, so they might have overlapped at Brunswick. And Walker's only been in the league since 18.
Yeah. In other news, the Lions are down at Brunswick High School today looking for another defensive
office at Brunswick.
Isn't that the truth?
So there's a lot of fun things to talk about today, including the Pro Bowl, Zion's debut. I went till halftime and I was like, oof. And apparently the fourth quarter was different. So we could discuss that in the 10-minute drill.
I don't understand. This is what I'm looking forward. It's Hannah time, by the way. This is looking professional and marvelous and just beautiful this morning. Fresh breath of air on a cold January morning. This is a good question for Doc Murphy. I don't understand this part of it, Nick.
Okay.
These are world-class athletes getting the best rehab possible. You have plenty of time. There should not be – I don't understand minute limitation when you've been completely limited for
we know what Doc will say. Doc will say, if you're cleared, you're cleared.
Well,
that's how we play the game.
There's a little bit of a difference, a nuance between cleared to play and not playing, or, what's the difference in 22 and 32 minutes? I'll tell you the difference for New Orleans, a victory.
Yeah.
That's the difference. He led them from all the way back, scored 17 straight in the fourth. Mm-hmm. They had a 3-point lead. They sat him. He argued against sitting with his coach. And,
I have some hot takes about the Pelicans coming up.
Oh, well, That's nice to see you've watched them for the first time this year.
What are you talking about?
Go through the roster.
I'm sort of a member of the Pelican.
NOP? I don't believe that at all. So we'll go to break here on
VIP at the Smoothie King Center.
Custom Tree Searches Thursday.
Me and Joe, you
get
504.
504 for life.
Get us some of the other top sports stories, a little bit of Senior Bowl observation, and more.
Oh, Oh!
As we roll on the drill.
Now, Downtime with Dan on 1010XL. Brought to you by Ameris Bank. Our look is changing, but our commitment to you remains fierce. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look.
Tell you one thing about the Jaguars. We hit it big with the Josh Allen kid. I mean, I got the feeling that Jacksonville, we're in good hands with one of our pass rushers. He looks like a double-digit sack guy. And what I love most about Josh is that he embraces being sort of the student under the mentor of Calais Campbell. And I think if a couple of our other guys had done that, we would have been in great shape. Unfortunately, they didn't. And there's no better pro than Calais Campbell to learn from. And by the way, Calais Campbell is reaping the benefits of all that he has learned from and has been financially for a lot of years now. So that combination is a huge positive for the Jags.
At Ameris Bank, we didn't become bankers so we could tell you no. We chose this profession because we knew we could make a difference. That's one thing all Ameris bankers have in common: a determination to get you what you need when you need it. Soon you'll notice Ameris Bank's look is changing, but our heart and fierce determination remain. We are proud to add a new chapter to our solid legacy and remain fiercely committed to you. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look. Ameris Bank, member FDIC.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. Holy great deals, Batman. How do we do it? Murray Superstores offer an exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty, so stop paying those big city prices at those big city dealers. Shazam! And we'll trade anything from kitchen mops to laptops. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
I'm Melinda Williams. For the past 14 years, I've been running my own salon and teaching cosmetology. I completed the Google IT certificate program in 5 months. I started to search jobs. I had no idea how many jobs there were in IT, and they pay very well.
Google can help you get ready for an IT support career in under 6 months, and no tech experience or college degree is necessary. Enroll today at g.co/IT cert. That's g.co/IT